This is one of my favorite Advent hymns, Creator of the Stars of Night. It was written over 1,000 years ago, and there are a number of different versions of the song and translations of the words. But these words are so profound. Creator of the stars of night, your people's everlasting light. That's a message that we hear in the New Testament. For example, St. John the Evangelist says, God is light. In him there is no darkness at all. And Jesus Christ, the Son of God, in the Holy Gospel says of himself, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. You know, when it's dark, it's hard to see our way forward. Sometimes if you're in a dark room or it's very dark outside and you have no point of light anywhere, you're kind of frightened. You don't know what to do. You don't know what's around you, what troubles might be facing you. When the light is there, when the sun is out, it's much more easy to move around. Well, in a spiritual perspective, we need light. We need something in our life that makes us not afraid to go forward in our life's journey. Well, that light is the light of Jesus Christ. At the Easter Vigil, we refer to Jesus as our light. We say, Christ our light, thanks be to God. This song calls us to see Christ as our light. With Him as our light, we can see the way forward. And you know what that means? It means that when the light of Christ is in your heart, when you're living in His light, you're living the gospel, you're obedient to His word, when you're living the best life that you can live in a way pleasing to God, you know what's coming your way. You know what's coming your way in your life's journey? More light, the light of Jesus Christ. But without that light, we have darkness, and that leads to fear. This song calls us to see that God and His Son Jesus have to be our light. Now grieving that the ancient curse should doom to death a universe, you heal all those who need your grace to save and heal a ruined race. Ruin. I think one of the things we fear most in life is things being ruined. Do you ever see a building that's ruined? It's kind of sad to see that. Things can be ruined. People's lives can be ruined. I think that's the biggest fear, is experiencing ruin in our own personal lives. But this song tells us that Christ heals and Christ can free us from ruin. He can pull us out of ruin. We fear our lives being ruined either by ourselves and our bad decisions or actions, or by others, by their malice or their negligence. Jesus tells us in the gospel parables that our lives have value. There's one parable where he talks about building a house on solid rock foundation. He says that if we hear His word and obey His word, we'll be like the wise person who built his house on solid rock. And then the storms came and the floods came and all kinds of trouble came, but the house survived because it was built on the solid rock of obedience to the teachings of Jesus Christ. And so if we're afraid of being ruined, if we're afraid of everything in our lives falling apart, we have to be built on the foundation of Jesus Christ and His word. We've got to hear His word and have the courage to follow Him. That's how He's going to save and heal anything that's ruined. And you know, when you're built on the foundation of Jesus Christ, when your life is set on the rock-solid foundation of God's word, you have no ruin to fear. So brothers and sisters, when you're outside at night and you look up and you see the stars on a clear night, think of this song, Creator of the Stars of Night, and remember that Jesus Christ is our light and our rock-solid foundation. In this way, we shall have nothing to fear, and we can go on always with hope. God bless you.